no excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
These new songs, they're real personal to me. They're like love letters, straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like you. I told Santa Claus.
Who's there?
You don't have my permission to leave.
Any progress, love? I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest, little sisters, and some very slow ones.
He's not better looking than me. I was at war. I want these scars.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. You pay attention now. That's Andrew Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. You trust your old dad on this one. My little lamb. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? I don't know where my boy is! You! Make yourself heard!
You want to control everybody? Republic how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
Hey, now.
Yeah, I was on the lumber shore, got some high notes. But I got something new.
Ain't nothing been right for this town since Frank Fontaine died.
If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing. Criminal dealings.
No, don't you dare.
Direction from those irregular
Daddy works, that stuff's
course.
gold. Gums up the works so Ryan can't make you his slave.
Psychology, sociology. There's all kind of theories about how you sell something to a man. Those eggheads ever hear of relationships, conversation, right?
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to.
She's gotta know, I know.
But they
These guys
make
are
me.
rich. She just don't care, you know.
Well, he's gotta be handsome and
All hand
smart and
signals.
self-assured
Clear
like
looks.
Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands
I know
like
they're
Dr.
talking about
Steinman.
Lion is on the line. On the line.
All of these jerks, meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the score.
That's how we evolve. Physically, mentally. If you're not prepared for metamorphosis, pass the door.
Women don't care nothing about character anymore. It's all money and
See, I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything going on. Like how Ryan's controlling them with those messages.
Competition, and they're all so pretty. Why, a girl can dream, can't she?
I hear you gossiping about me.
wanted to be no killer!
I didn't say you could go.
You got
Ain't got
rocks
time
in
for
your
this.
head. Rocks.
Why, yes. I want to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I
Foul
want
play.
the right fellow first.
Guy might still be around.
Did you even notice? Eating off that bathroom floor. First, the law gets private. And I want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. There's martial law.
You don't have to.
all about?
Cohen spent 2 months as his disciple, trying to get a line on his trafficking ring. Awful man.
Why not just kill Comstock and be done with it?
Comstock had to know why. He had to know that he deserved it.
And did he? Did he deserve it?
I suppose we all do. One way or another.
Who's there? Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
I'm just honored to be in the competition, and Jimmy, I hope you like me. Because I'd like nothing more than to be Miss Rapture in 1958.
Don't leave me! Not again.
Silence! That's what this is.
I ain't got time for this. I hear you gossiping about me. I didn't say you could go.
Smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan.
Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire. You don't have my permission to leave.
Curious. Totally heartless!
I warned you to stop following.
Going to disappear me. I see what you done here. And you ain't gonna do it again. You should be my best. What can do?
Who did this? Nobody.
When can I see you again?
Kill your cravings at the Circus of Value.
I saw where you went.
Jeez. Jumping in my own shadow.
law against bribery. Then you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Your imperfections upon you in a crisis. They must be excised like tumorous growth.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Who are we? We are men of tomorrow. Men who seek conflict so deeply transformed.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
The anarchist Bakunin said the urge to destroy is also a creative urge. In this way, when we lay waste to your mind,
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine.
the future. This obliteration begins inside you. If we seek out the fight perpetually, there may be no limits to how much we can go.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads into line. I gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person's got nothing, hope's about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Dressing you down? Far from it.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
If that's what our fellow determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Doesn't anyone want to clean these seats?
That's
Don't walk away when I'm talking to you! Better check. Oh, I quit. You'll hold it till you get home. Cramps rub themselves up.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness. There's not enough time today.
I pressed a few palms from time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Fort Dundee. Good. Now he'll call. Gonorrhea. That's what you'll get. And there's no cure for the madhouse.
Don't expect coddling from me. Are you some fickle child who won't relinquish your ugliest doll simply because it's yours?
First, a law against bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Someone again. If I say his name first, hello? Are you there?
Franklin, get Mother's cream out of the armoire. I need you to do your magic.
Once I get there, how can I keep it from happening to me? Come back and clean it all up!
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
I'll look everywhere. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll just walk away.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneur.
I'll be late again, but I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Did I lock the door? Did I lock it? If something happens 4 times, then you've got to make it happen 8. I don't feel clean.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. They're busting in! Hurwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Can't blame me.
Sure, nothing. Ryan's playing along like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and all they dance.
To give and not demand anything in return. Benefits class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, near a
Simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
And all that is your due. To do less is criminal, obscene. There are no excuses in rapture.
Did you give him my message?
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Don't skip on the cop. You hear me, Bill?
That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. Shoe fits, you got it.
It's a superb life. If you never...
Selfishness, says Peter the parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
So I grist a few bonds from time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the corner. No, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I'll need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particle seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Need for that?
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I... Change. That's what the people need. But sometimes I feel all I have to offer them is blood and fire. The things they done to me, I can't forget them. I was Columbia's victim, and victimhood begets shame. Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out. What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save? Or those I want to murder in their beds?
Think you're clever? We'll see. Find her!
Your order properly.
You gonna answer for this, girl? Never stop!
Yeah. There's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes. Will I be able to stay to hand?
Giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
We've got the clock key.